Hey, what's going on? I've got Sunday, August 31st, 2025. I was gone a week. If you're wondering why, I normally do a video or two videos a day. But I was gone a week on a cruise. Went on a 5-day cruise in Mexico. So I'm back. I want to continue my series of looking at baseball players from the past. I'm a history major. I got a college degree in history. And I'm fascinated by baseball history. Players from the past. Now, there have been 18,000 baseball players come through the major leagues, National and the American leagues. 18,000. How many of those players have significant contributions to the game and accomplishments? Not just average, like a 250 average, you get 100 hits a year, couple RBIs, couple homers. Those are average players. I'm not interested in those guys, but I'm interested in the guy who goes the extra step and gets significant accomplishments. This video, Al Kaline, Baseball Hall of Fame. Interesting guy. Detroit Tigers, 22 years. I like it. Stayed with the team. He didn't bounce around from team to team to team. That's what I don't like about the baseball players of today. Stay with a team your entire career. When these guys change teams because they want to get as much money as they can, I question that. Obviously, they're making millions of dollars. And players are changing teams so they can get the highest contract. Okay, if you're a money greedy guy, go for it. But I like guys who are loyal to their teams and stay with the same team their entire career. Mickey Mantle, New York Yankees. Tony Gwynn, San Diego Padres. Joe DiMaggio, New York Yankees. Ted Williams, Boston Red Sox. Cal Ripken, Baltimore Orioles. Carl Yastrzemski, Boston Red Sox. Al Kaline, 22 years, Detroit Tigers. And listen to this. He started his career 18 years old. I like that even better. Why? Because you can start off with the stats. How good of a player are you? And what can you do in a 22-year period? Well, he played until he was 39. He got 3,007 hits. Way to go, Al. I was a little disappointed on this one stat. I'm looking at his career right now. 297 career batting average. Al! He should have been 300. Also, here's another stat that was puzzling. 399 career home runs. Al, one more for 400. Couldn't do it. So he played from 1953 to 1974 with the Detroit Tigers. How good was Al Kaline? Well, this video, I want to look at his 1950s. Okay? Next video, we'll cover the second half of his career. So in 1953, he plays 30 games, gets 7 hits, bats .250. But he's 18 years old. Hit 1 home run. If he had hit 2, then he would have ended up with 400 for his career, but he only hit 1. So 1954, 19 years old, Detroit organization, they see something in this guy, and they play him 138 games. He gets 139 hits, so a hit per game played. Not much home run hitter yet. He bats .276. 1955, he breaks out. 20 years old, Al Kaline. What does he do? 152 games out of 154. He gets 121 runs scored in his third season. 121. And listen to this stat. 200 hits on the nose. And for his career, this will be the only 200 hit season for Al Kaline, 1955. He hits 27 home runs, gets 102 RBIs. I like that. 340 batting average, wins the batting title his third year, 20 years old. And he gets 321 total bases. You know what Al Kaline did in his third year? He just went 5 for 5. What do I mean? 100 runs scored, 200 hits, 100 RBIs, 300 batting average, 300 total bases. He goes 121 in runs scored, 200 hits. He goes 102 RBIs. He goes 340 batting average, and he goes 321 total bases. The 321 total bases led the league. So he led the league in hits, 200. He led the league in batting, 340. And he led the league in total bases, 321. Al Kaline, third year, knocks it out of the park. So the Detroit Tigers, they see something in this guy, and they're going to play him every day, just about. 1956, he comes back, 194 hits, 128 RBIs. He has 96 runs scored, so he didn't go the 100 there. But he bats 314, 2 years in a row, 300. Gets 327 total bases, 2 years, 300 total bases. Way to go, Al. His fifth year in the league, he's 22 years old. He goes 170 hits, so he's down in his production in hits. He bats 295. Sixth year, 1958. 170 hits back-to-back, 170. So he's in that range right now. But he manages to bat 313. His third season, 300. His eighth year, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His seventh year, my mistake. 167 hits. But he bats 327. 4 seasons in his first 7. 300 or better. 327 batting average. So in the 1950s, Al Kaline has established himself. Runs scored, hits, RBIs, homers. He's got 4 seasons, over 20 homers. And he's got 2 seasons over 100 RBIs. He's got the 4 seasons, 300. And he's got 2 seasons, 300 total bases. First 7 years for Al Kaline, successful. He's a pretty good player. So as he enters the 1960s, can Al Kaline continue the consistency of runs scored, hits, RBIs, batting average, and total bases? I'm going to look at it, his 1960s, and then he finishes his career 1974. So we'll finish the career of Al Kaline in the next video. But this guy ended up with 3,007 hits. Props to Al Kaline for doing that. Because there are a lot, I've covered a lot of guys. They get the 2,900 hits. They need 100 more. There's a lot of guys in history that stopped playing in the 2,900 hit category. Why? Go for 3,000 hits. There's 2 guys that I really like that what they accomplished in their career. Roberto Clemente had 3,000 hits exactly. I love it. And Al Kaline, 3,007. I like the fact that they kept playing to get to that 3,000 mark, and then their career is over. Now, for Roberto Clemente, I think he was going to keep playing, but he had that tragic airplane crash, delivering supplies to a needy nation. I believe it was Nicaragua or Honduras, one of those. he was delivering supplies on an airplane, small aircraft, to help out poor people. And his plane crashed, and Roberto Clemente was gone. Oh, that's heartbreaking. But he finishes his career 3,000 hits exactly. And I think he did it on the last day of the season. He got a double. And they flashed it up on the scoreboard there. 3,000 hits. I don't know if it was his last at bat. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know if it was his last game. But he finished his career 3,000 hits. Only player in baseball history to do that. And now, Kaline is the second guy that you get over that 3,000 mark. He gets 3,007. Calls it a career. I like it. All right, next video. Kaline, 1960s and the 70s. Talk to you later. I'm out.